Hey guys, good morning guys. I'm Precious Obruki. As you all know, welcome to this YouTube channel. I want to talk about the difference between the rich and the poor. The difference between the rich and the poor, which is the gap between the rich and the poor. Number one is the knowledge gap. The knowledge gap. Rich people always seek for information. Poor people seek information. See information as being too expensive. You see, rich people always seek for information because they know that of course this information rules the world. If you have information and you apply it appropriately, you will dominate your field, your spell, your gift, your endeavor. That is why most of the rich people you see, maybe sometimes they read, maybe sometimes 1 or 2 books a week. For example, Warren Buffett, they said he used to read maybe 6 hours a day. So probably rich people seek information. They seek information. They seek understanding. They seek idea. That is why one of the richest man, one of the wisest man that ever lived, King Solomon, when he met God in the dream, God asked him, "What do you want, son?" He said, "You want wisdom and understanding to discern judgment, to judge his people." And God gave him wisdom. So wisdom, because he knew that riches is in wisdom. Long life is in wisdom. Even wisdom said it in Proverbs. Say, if you seek for me, you will have long life. You will live a healthy life. You will have riches. Before the world began, I was there. I was there with God. So you see now, wisdom was there even before God created this physical earth, made this physical earth. So we must seek information, which is the knowledge to acquire wealth. Put a bunch of, for example, let me use this as a case study. Put a bunch of banana in the tail on top of a table, and put $10 million on top of that particular table, and ask monkey to choose between the banana and the $10 million. 100% time monkey will choose the bunch of banana. Why? Because he never knew that he can buy plantation with the $10 million. If he knew, he wouldn't have choose the banana. He would have choose the $10 million. But he never knew. He never understood that the money could buy plantation. So if you know better, you do better. That is why you need to seek the information, the relevant information, to transform your life. Because as you know, you grow. The more you know, the more you grow. The more you learn, the more you earn. Because your learning capacity is determined by your earning capacity. If you know better, you will do better. That's why you must seek seminar. You must seek book. But if it does not have the wisdom to multiply, any money you don't have the wisdom to multiply, if they give it to you, you will waste it. Any money you don't have the capacity to multiply, to preserve, to save, to invest, to multiply, to handle, if you give it to you, you will lose it. You will lose it instantly. Maybe it might be a matter of time, depending on the capacity, depending on the amount of the money. If you are someone that is 5 million, someone like your capacity, the highest level you have made from your business or from your spheres or from your job, or your income is highest level is maybe 5 million, for example, and someone gave you maybe 15 million. In no time, if you are not careful with that money, you will lose it. You will begin to buy things that is not necessary, things that you don't need, unnecessary things. You begin to buy them. Why? Because your mind, like you are operating in another level, below that money. Maybe as time goes on, as the money get to maybe the 5 million naira, that's your level, where you now understand that, oh, what have I been doing with this money? No, yes, you are actually spending it because you never knew what to do with it. You never knew that you could invest the money. You never knew that you could multiply. You never knew that you could develop yourself. You only knew spending because you don't even know what to. That's why money, you see, you need to know how to spend money first, how to use money, how to multiply money. That is the first thing you should seek before you even seek money, because money is not really the paper you see. Money is value. And what is value? Value is solving problem, answering question, meeting needs, solving problem, answering question. What are the problems you can solve in society? What are the problems you can solve? What are the problems do you see that yes, this thing is a loop? Oh yeah, let me solve this problem. And as you solve the problem, money will flow. Money is question, answering question. What are the questions that your generation is asking, your nation is asking, your community is asking that you can answer? Because if you look at the Bible very carefully, we see that there are people who answer questions. For example, Joseph answered question for Pharaoh. Daniel answered question for the Nebuchadnezzar. So that is how it is. You need to answer question, then meeting needs. What are the needs you can meet? What are the basic needs you can meet? For example, food, shelter, clothes. What are toothpaste? What are the basic needs that you could be able to meet? If you can meet it, then provide it, then meet the need, then money will flow in exchange. Because money flow in exchange for value. Without value, money will not flow. Without value, money will not flow. Number 2, gap between the rich and the poor is the mindset gap. The mindset of the rich and the poor is not the same. You must move from poverty mindset to possibility and abundant mindset. You must move from scarcity mindset to abundant mindset. This is where many of us are. We always think of scarcity. Of course, there might be scarcity, but that does not necessarily make you to should not necessarily make you to think that I'm finished, everything is gone, Nigeria is gone. But yet there are people who are becoming billionaire, It's the same Nigeria we are. You see now, so it's not really what is happening, it's how you respond. It's your responding, it's your corresponding, you're responding to them. Your reply, how you see things. It's not really that's why we don't see things. We don't see things how they are. We see things by who we are, based on our perspective, based on our viewpoint, based on our understanding. So if you see something that is happening, crisis that is happening in somewhere in the community, and if someone that is poor see the crisis, that particular crisis, he will oh, I'm finished, we are finished, poverty is coming. But if someone that is wealthy, that has built his mind over time, see the same crisis, he will see even though he knew that this is crisis, so of course he's not denying the fact, but he will define it differently. He will see opportunity that he could meet. He will see business in that opportunity. He will go and serve the need. Look at COVID-19. When everybody was complaining, hey, everybody's business is going down, but Zoom got exploded, and everybody was using Zoom. People were streaming from home. Businesses, companies, Harvard, universities, they were streaming from home. Why? That was opportunity for Zoom. That was opportunity for social media. Social media really went viral. Everybody was streaming online. Even church, company, everybody was streaming online. Because there was those periods there we never move physically. We move physically less. So everybody was connecting online. Zoom went viral. Everybody. So that's how it is. A problem today, it might be opportunity to someone else. Your problem today might be opportunity for someone. That is why you need to see the problem differently. Even though you are not denying the fact that yes, this is a problem of God, but based on your capacity, based on your viewpoint, this could be opportunity for what can I learn from this? What can I solve? How can I solve this problem? People spend time in problem than spending time in the solution. That is why it's better to discern a problem or dictate a problem and solve it than to dictate a problem and not solve it and just leave and just criticize it. Or maybe you can dictate it and show someone else that can solve it. So that's how it is. You will see things based on who we are. So that is why you must transform your mind from scarcity to abundance, to possibility mentality. It can happen to you. Never think of maybe you come from a poor background. No. It's possible. Stop thinking that there is not enough to go around. There is always enough. Stop thinking that there is not. I think I've just said it now. Stop thinking that there is not enough. There is always enough to go around. But that is all you have. There is always enough. Don't say that there is no money in Nigeria. There is no money in Nigeria. Yes, there is money. You can only say maybe there is no money in your bank account. There is money in people. People have money in this nation. I'm telling you, irrespective of the hardship, the poverty rate, people are still making it. People are still becoming wealthy. People are still becoming rich. People are still becoming billionaire. So it's not about. It's about your viewpoint. It's about your mindset. Stop thinking that it's not there. It's not there. There is always enough. It might be your wisdom that is not enough, because I've said it. If your wisdom is not enough, irrespective of the amount of money you make, maybe every month, every year, if your wisdom is very low, if your understanding towards that money is very low, you will begin to spend it. There are people, for example, who earn maybe 300,000, 500,000 every month. They are landlord. And there are people who earn maybe in their account, they earn maybe 1 million naira every month or 2 million naira every month. They are tenants. I'm not trying to be sarcastic to them or ridicule them, but it is their understanding. The people that is making 300,000, they have the capacity to manage it. They have the capacity to invest it. They have the capacity to save, to keep, to preserve, to do the necessary. But the people that is earning 1 million, 2 million, they are misplacing. And what you don't use, what you don't value, you misuse. You see now, what you don't value, you misuse. What you don't use, decline. Anything that you don't use, it will diminish. For example, there was a parable in the Bible that Jesus gave. He was giving the parable when he was talking to his disciple. He said there were 3 people. His master gave them, when the master wants to travel, he gave them 3 talents. He gave them each talents. One of them gave them 5 talents. The other one gave 3. The other he gave 2. The other he gave 1. So he went far away, travel. He said they should do based on their ability. So when he came back, the one that he gave 500,000, 5 talents, he doubled it, invested. See, yes, look at it. He gave it back to his master. He said, "Take, I have doubled this thing you have given me." He doubled it, it become 10. The other master, "Come here." Say, "I will give you more." The one that owns 10, say, "I will give you more. I will make you to rule over more next time." Then the one that owns 2, he said, "What have you done with your 2? He said, "Yes, master, I've doubled it. I invested it. Now look at 4. He said, "Yes, I will give you more. I will make you to rule over more." Then he came to the point of the last guy, which is the guy that he gave 1 talent. The guy say, "I know that you invest where you do not sow." Look at the mindset, but the limitation. He say, as we went, I went to go and dig the ground, dig a hole, and I buried the money. And as we came back now, I brought it back. Look at your money, look at your talent. The master said, "You are a wicked person." He said, "Take it away from me and give it to the guy that owns 10. He said, "If that has, the more will be given to him, and if that doesn't have, even the little one he has will be taken away from him." So it's your perspective towards money, because anything we have, we define anything we do based on our capacity, based on our viewpoint. We see things based on our viewpoint. Anything we hold in our hand, we use our mindset to define it. We use our mindset to manage it. That is why some people, maybe someone in gate man, someone in the office that own the company, if they change their duty, if the boss go to the gate man, that gate man's house, his mindset will change it. And if the gate man go to his office, all the drink maybe in the fridge, in the refrigerator, everything he will misplace everything. Everything will become dirty. Why? Because his mindset will rub off on the office. So it's all about your attitude towards what you see. Stop taking lack when you meet rich people. People don't put money first. Instead, put service first. If you serve, you will be rewarded. Some people, for example, if they have an encounter with rich people, the first thing they seek is, "Give me money, give me money, give me money, I need money." Of course, there is nothing bad seeking for money, but you must have service. Like, you must try to solve problem for the person, because People don't really want liability. Like, if all the time maybe you come, your uncle is wealthy, if you come give me money, if you come give me this, you can't wash his car, you can't do anything for him, you can't do anything for his wife, his children, his house, you can't wash his cup, you can't do any clean. You just go and give him money, you just go give him. One day we shut the gates before you, because you know that you are just someone that is using him. You are not doing anything for him. So most of the time, that's what we used to do. We need to be very careful. We need to change our attitude. If you meet rich people, you have to put service first. What can I offer? Even though you don't have, what can I offer? Even though it is one gift, what can I offer? What can I offer? And as you do that, if the person know that yes, this person has me in mind, so I will do something for him. That's how rich people do. Stop thinking of money first. Stop thinking of money. Give me money. My family has been poor. We need money. We need. Are you easy? It's not responsible for you. You might help you, but stop complaining. If you complain, you might lose the opportunity. Number 3 gap is the habit gap. Many people have the habit of speaking against people that are great. You can never become what you speak against. This is the number 3, the habit gap. Many people speak against rich people, great people. They say these people are good, they are bad, these people are evil, these people are wicked, rich people are wicked. And of course, you can never speak against people you want to become. You can never become someone you are speaking against. You cannot. That is why anybody you see, any rich people you see, whether in the kingdom or in secular, or in any rich people you see, admire him, respect him for who he is, because wealth is not really easy. If you see someone that is wealthy, don't trivialize him or her. Respect him as him or her as who they are. Don't say that rich people this. Respect her, because it's not really. If it is easy, over 230 million people in Nigeria will be rich. So if you have a contact with such person, you respect them for who they are. Don't trivialize them. Don't take them as insignificant. Respect them for who they are. You can never become what you speak against. I've said it. Stop being envious and jealous of rich people. When you are saying or judging rich people, you are saying that you are not one of them. Stop being jealous of rich people. If you are jealous of rich people, how can you become one of them? Instead of you to admire them, it's like, wow, this thing you bought is very nice. This car you bought, this house you bought is very nice. And one day I'm going to buy it also. I'm going to push hard. I'm going to work hard and also buy. That's the possibility mindset. That's admiring. Not that this guy, he has bought one car. He bought one car yesterday, 2 weeks ago. This guy bought Mercedes 2 weeks ago. Now he has bought Lamborghini. He has not given me any money. Oh, don't worry. I will do evil to him. No, that's limitation. You are limiting you. That is, you are just saying that you don't want to be wealthy one day. So you have to respect rich people for who they are. Admire them for what they bought, what they did, the investment they did, and they will teach you how they did theirs. So admire them for who they are. Rich people have the habit of saving or maybe investing. Rich people save, because if you are not saving, you are not safe. What you save today determine what will save you tomorrow. You see now, what you save today determine what saves you tomorrow. If you are not saving, you are not safe. Investing. Rich people have the habit of investing. Rich people keep investing. Poor people, I don't invest. I don't even have money to eat. You are telling me to invest. Poor people don't invest. They will tell you that, see, I'm even hungry. I don't even have money to eat, and you are telling me to invest. Are you out of your senses? Are you insane? Why are you telling me to invest that when you know that I don't have money to eat, I don't have food in the house, I don't have money to pay my house rent? Are you telling me to invest? My friend, get out of here. Look at the mind. Even though you don't have, you have to invest. Investment does not start from maybe buying land or buying assets. It starts from buying something that will build you, shape your perspective, because you have to become wealthy to attract wealth. You have to become rich to attract riches. If you cannot become it, you cannot attract it. It starts with becoming, but people start with doing. Many people, the masses start with doing. They did what there was an illustration in the Bible. So when Nicodemus was telling Jesus that, see, what can I do to enter the kingdom of God? Jesus said no, except a man be become born again. Become born again. You see now, but Nicodemus want to do, but Jesus said you must become. So it's all about become, not just all about doing alone. After you have done, then you will become. There is a series I will do maybe after this video. Knowing and doing gap. Then doing and sustaining gap. You see now, knowing and doing gap. Then doing and having gap. Then having and sustaining gap. If you know before you do, if you do then you have then you sustain. That is how it is. You start with knowing. You need to know how things work, because things work. Things are working in this earth. Things are working. You need to know how things work. And if you know how things work, everything will begin to work for you as well. So know how things work. If you buy land today, the value will increase tomorrow or next 5 years from. That's how it is. If you buy land today, the money will increase. It will never decrease. The money will increase, even though the rate is low, is sluggish. It is increasing. There was an illustration one of my mentor gave, I think, few months ago. He said when they were still years back in their church environment, when they bought the land of the church, the capacity the church they built, the land, when they acquired the land, it was 70,000. Then though the same particular area, people were still buying 70,000 per plot, 70,000 per plot. Say, but today that same particular area, that street, that area, that region, now currently you can't buy a plot of land if you hold 40,000 now. 40,000 cannot afford you a plot of land here. Why? Because the value has grown. Yeah, they have transformed the area. And back then he said he told his neighbor to see, you people should buy. If there's only one plot or two plots, you people should buy, because we need to develop this our church area. Most of them never did. So which himself, after the money has gone to maybe 200,000, 500,000, he later bought one. So now today, the land has increased in value. Now he's enjoying it. So that's how it is. You need to buy land. You don't wait to buy land, as he said. You don't wait to buy land. You buy land and wait. You buy land and wait. A city today was a village yesterday. A village today will be a city tomorrow. You don't wait to buy land. You buy land and wait. Habit of reading. Rich people have the habit of reading. They have the habit of developing themselves. Rich people have the habit of reading, because they know that if you know better, you will do better. The more you learn, the more you earn. The more you know, the more you grow. As you know, you begin to grow. You begin to see things like, if for example, if you are not, sometimes you need to remember, like, if you have not encountered such scenario whereby you just say to yourself, oh, if I knew what I know now, I wouldn't have done that. If I know what I knew now, I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done it this way. I wouldn't have made that decision. I wouldn't have choose this. I wouldn't have bought that. If you are saying that in your life, it's because you are growing. But if you are not seeing those scenarios, if you are not encountering those scenarios, it's because you are not growing. You are staying in the same place. So you have to be seeing yourself, wow, I shouldn't have done that. You need to be growing, to be reading, studying. You have the habit of developing themselves. You need to be developing yourself. Develop yourself. What can I know today? What have I done? Let your day count, because time is life. If you waste your time, you are wasting your life. You need to say to yourself, what can I do better today? How can I automate my business? What can I do better than what I did yesterday? How can I do better? How can I develop myself? How can I work this thing from 2 hours to 1 hour? How can I do it better? That's how it is. If you sit down with a rich person, you will discover some of the habits they have. Poor people having the habit of always sleep 8 hours. You have slept the 1/3 of your day. You have slept 30 years out of your life. Out of 10, so by the time you are 30, you have slept 30 years. Rich people always have the habit of working in the night. That's why you don't have to be envious of them. They are working. Sometimes 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, they are still working. They are still finding something to do. They are still intact. But poor people, 9 hours, 10 hours, 8 hours a day, they are sleeping, sluggish. They are slumbering, sleeping. They never know that those times they used to sleep. People are making money legitimately, but they are sleeping. So you have to regulate. Sleeping is not bad, but you have to regulate it. You have to have a leave. You have to be disciplined about sleep, so that your life will not sleep. If you are sleeping for example 8 hours every day, you have slept maybe 10 years of your life. That's it. You have slept 10 years of your life. So out of the 30 years, you slept 10 years out of 30 years. By the time you are 80, you have slept 35, or let me say 25 years or 27 years. So that's how it is. And you are wondering why they are making money. They were making it when you were asleep. Everybody on social media are not here to socialize or maybe entertain themselves. They are here for business and earning money legitimately. Many people think everybody seeing on social media are just there to socialize or to entertain. No, everybody are not here in social media just to socialize or to entertain. Some people are there making legitimate money on YouTube, on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn. They are there to make money. They are there to serve their gift, their world. That is how it is. Everybody is not social media to criticize or to watch, to content, to entertain, to socialize. No, some are there making money legitimately. Some are there serving their world. Some are there building system that maybe if they post maybe for one video before the next 10, 20 years, even their generation will earn income from that particular video. There was a story I heard about YouTube a few days ago. They said in YouTube, for example, if you post video today, the video will continue to generate. It will continue to generate for you. You don't have to post the video again. As the video is there, the video will continue to generate money for you. Every month it will begin to generate. As some people are watching it. For example, the first month, the video have a revenue of maybe $2 or $10, for example, or $20, and you withdraw the money, and maybe after 3 months, the video now got exploded again, now gone viral again, and it got maybe for the first time it got 5,000 views, and the second time it got 2 million views or 1 million views. Maybe the second revenue might even be much than the first one. So it is a system. You have built a system in place that you keep increasing without your direct involvement. So try and build system that will work when you are sleeping. Someone said, if you are not making money when you are sleeping, you have not started. You need to make money while you sleep, while you slumber. Your system is working for you. That's why as you are young now, you need to automate what you are doing. You need to know where the world is going. AI, look at AI. There was a story I heard about AI yesterday. They said some people will lose their job legitimately. They will lose their job because of AI. They will lose their job because of coding. People are doing. Everybody is automating it. People will of course, there will also be a mass. People will also use the AI to create job, but people will also lose their job because of AI that is coming. I had a story a few months ago that some people in US, some people in university in US, some universities in US, students there, they are using AI to do their assignment. They are using AI to spy. They are using AI. That's not good of course, but they are using AI because they know that AI will bring all the answers they want. All the answers they want. Even whether it's maths, English, any courses, they know that AI will bring it within a second. So, and you are wondering why they are making money. You have said it before. One of the habits of poor people, they waste their time on irrelevant things. They are in social media to spread bad news and entertain themselves. Poor people are on social media to entertain themselves, to spread bad news. They want to know who do BPL. They want to know who do evil. They want to know the latest news of breaking news, headline. Instead of them to work on their life, they are working on people's life. Because that thing you are commenting, you are making other people rich. You don't know. You are that thing you are making, that comment you are making, that criticism you are criticizing. You just being a critic on social media, you are just making people rich. You automatically you are making people, but you may not be aware of it, but that's what you are doing. So don't go to social media to entertain yourself alone or to spread bad news. Go there to serve, go there to create, go there to do what you can do, go there to do your part. Go there to do your part. Go there to do your part. Just start today. If you start, you will discover that yes, I thank God I started, because it is to the starting. The only thing you just want is to start and be consistent, because the consistency is not really easy. So number 4 gap is association gap. Show me your friend, I will show you who you are. Who are your friends? Who do you relate with? If you move with 5 rich people, you are the 6th. If you move with 4 rich people, you are the 6th. Who are the people you are following every day? Who are your acquaintances? Who are the people? Because your people who follow you determine what follow you. The people who follow you determines what to follow you. The company you create determine the company you will create. The company you keep, the people you keep determine the company you can create, because your friends has the way of shaping your life. They has the way of shaping your perspective. If they have a possibility mindset, of course, they will also shape you. Say, bro, you can do it better. We will make it. We will do it better. But if they are poor men, if they have a limitation mentality, they will say, how is it possible? How is it possible? You sure look at this thing is not possible. And if you are not careful, you will absorb that fear. You will absorb that limitation, and you will start thinking that yes, it's not really possible, as my friend has said it. That's not true. That's a lie from the pit of hell. So associate yourself with people who can uplift you, who can build you, because your friend is either a fuel. Your friend are either fuel or fire extinguisher. They either pour fuel on you for your dream to burn. If it's not even careful, if him or her is not careful, you will burn out together, because the fuel is putting on you. You will burn out. Your dream will burn. You people will just explode. But if him or her is a fire extinguisher, it will quench you off. Your friend is either fire extinguisher, which is firefighter, or they are fuel to your dream. So you must be careful people you keep. I'm not saying you should give malice to people, but you must be very careful. You must set limits. See, this is what I do. Your inner circle is the most important thing. You must know the people you put to your inner circle, because they have the way of shaping you. If you cannot shape them, they will shape you. They will shape your life. When you move with people who are going somewhere, you know you are also going somewhere, of course. And when you are moving with mediocre people who are insulting people, they will shape your life too. If you are moving with people who are mediocre, you will be a mediocre. They will shape you. They will think that thing they are doing is good. Anything like the mediocre thinking limitation that there is not enough. If you are not careful, you will absorb that limitation, that belief that there's not really enough. Everything is limited. You don't have opportunity. You begin to absorb, and you will believe it as a belief, because your friend have the way of shaping you. People you interact with daily, you cannot grow beyond the mental capacity of your friend, because their mindset reflects in your mind, reflect in your behavior. So you have to be very careful who you share your dream or your life with. If 4 friends are moving together and one get married and the other, for example, if there are 4 friends, maybe they are 25, they have a work, they have a business, and one of them decide to get married, for example, in a year, maybe in January of a particular year. After all of them will maybe become a best man, Susu, so Adagba. After the marriage, the other 1 or 2 of them will say, no, I want to also get married. Maybe before December, that same particular year, the other one will get married. Before the next year, and before you know, between 3 years, all of them will get married. Why? Because one of them has set the pace. One of them is not a pace setter for them, because they will now follow their friend. Okay, of course, I'm already capable in my finance. I'm already capable in my work, in my business. So now I need to get And you see now, so that first friend has shaped their reality, has shaped their perspective that see there's a possibility. That is how it is. If you move with who you are seeking, if you move with people who are seeking books, information, they will also shape your life. You must discard friends that are not moving you forward. Sometimes you intentionally join a group or reach wealthy people for them to shape you. That's why sometimes you need to intentionally join rich people that we have that has a way of shaping you. You have to intentionally join them. Purposely, intentionally join them. See, I want to learn. Go to social media, go and meet coaches. Send message to coaches. Send message to mentors that can shape you. There was a guy that said if he can see further, it is because he stand in the shoulder of successful people. So you have to stand on someone's shoulder. Someone must show you the way. See, oh, this is how it is. So stop do this. So do this. So don't invest your. You must have a mentor who is guiding you. That is why most of us we have a spiritual mentor, but we don't have a financial mentor, and we are financially literate. We don't know how money works. We don't know how value asset is. So you must have a financial mentor who can guide you. So do it this way. Don't do it this way. Must have a mentor who can guide you, or a coach that can guide you through your financial life. Then we have the opportunity gap. Number 5. The acronym of POOR is passing over opportunity repeatedly. Poverty is not the lack of money. People also can also define it by themselves that poverty is a lack of, but poverty actually is not really the lack of money. It's a lack of maximization of opportunity or maximizing opportunity. Whether people always explore opportunity they see, but poor people are, hey, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure this thing will work? Are you sure this is not a scam? Of course, it might be a scam. Of course, it might be a scam. I remember a few years ago when I went to Port Harcourt to do a little business, Port Harcourt, networking marketing business. And the business got crashed. Everything went down. Bankrupt. Like even there was not even money I was using to eat. Everything was down. And there are some people who also came to that particular business. They said this business is a scam. And the business is not actually a scam, but the way we are doing it, it seems as if it is a scam, but it was not actually a scam. But most of the people, they are saying this is a scam. This is not fair. They always think of scam. Everything is a scam. If you are always thinking of everything can never be scam. They are legitimate business. They are legitimate. Before I came back, I never think that even though the business, the tracking center is still on my phone today, I never think of it as a scam because I know I never took responsibility. That was why I failed. I failed woefully in business. I failed because I never took responsibility for my life, for the business. I never do what I should do. I never did anything that I was supposed to do. That was why I failed in that business. Poverty is passing. POOR, the acronym of POOR is passing over opportunity repeatedly. You see that poverty is someone who is passing over opportunity, not someone who is not seeing opportunity. Write it, underline the word. Passing over opportunity repeatedly. Not one, not two, not why him or her is passing over opportunity repeatedly? Because they have not been trained to see the opportunity. That's why they are passing through it. Now, what should you do? You should first of all seek the understanding so that you can no longer pass through opportunity repeatedly. You have to seek the understanding first. That I want to know so that I will dictate, because we see opportunity with our mind. Our eyes do not see opportunity. We see with the awareness. Knowledge is awareness. You become aware of how things work, how things are going, how things are getting along. You begin to understand how things work. This earth, you see, there are laws God has put in place that see time and harvest. So what you sow, you reap. Law of gravity. If you fall, you come. If you jump up, you come down. All those are law. You need to know how things work. All the laws is, because law governs the universe. It is a law. Everything is as you think. Law. There is law of attraction. There is law of karma. There is law of gravity. There is law of sowing and reaping. There is law of economic value. Where if your value does not go from you, value will never come back to you. Even Jesus said, "Give me your body as a living sacrifice." He himself also gave us his body and his blood, and he also said we should submit to our body as a living sacrifice. So this thing is a reciprocity, as in is reciprocal. As you give, you take. As you take, you give. That is why, for example, if someone is giving you something all the time from January to February, May, if the person is the only one that is giving you without you even thanking enough or giving him anything little thing enough, the person may say that you look like a liability to him. That is why you must, even though you don't have, you must be very thankful. You must be very grateful with what the person has given you. Don't trivialize people. You must be very thankful. You must maximize your opportunity. Passing over opportunity repeatedly is the acronym of POUR. Passing over opportunity repeatedly. You are passing over opportunity, but you are not aware. Opportunities are everywhere, irrespective of the nation you call, irrespective of the country you come from. Opportunities are everywhere. And how do you see opportunity? You see opportunity by your understanding, by your mind. You will detect the opportunity by your mind. So you must seek the understanding so that you can see opportunity and maximize it. Because if you cannot see opportunity with your mind, you cannot maximize it. You will think. That's the opportunity. Sometimes they disguise themselves. Opportunities are like doors. There are opportunities that are like doors. There are doors that maybe if you go there, you just put the key and you just open it. And there are doors you just go there, you just use your card to touch it, then it will open. There are also doors that whereby as you are getting approached, as you are approaching the door will open by itself. You see now, the door will open by itself. That is elevator. That's how it is. So we must seek the opportunity. There are also opportunities that are once in a lifetime. There are opportunities that come in once in a lifetime. That's why you have to be very careful. Don't trivialize people, because there are people who are sent to you. There are people that maybe if you trivialize today, it may cost you 10 years of your life, 5 years of it. That's why anybody you see, treat everybody the same, because you don't know the person, you don't know who they know, you don't know who they can relate you to, you don't know who the connectivity they have. So you have to be very careful